Hi, I'm Eimear and I'm a director in the Deal Advisory Department. Really started my audit lecturer up in University of Ulster. She was ex-BDO, and that's where I first heard of the name BDO and what audit was, and the ins and outs of what's involved in accountancy. And it was from there really I attended the milk grind, did the graduate evening with BDO, and they're really good evenings just to get an insight of what it would be like. You get to see around the office, you get to meet juniors up to partner level. And it just really, I suppose, made me feel at ease. They were really nice people I could see myself working with. So that was sort of how I came to be at BDO. It was the education. First and foremost, it's all about getting your exams. When you're in that 3.5-year training contract, the support, whether it's through your grinds, getting your study leave, it's the number one priority has to be your exams. And I think BDO really supports and encourages that. At the end of the 3.5 years, I was still happy in BDO. I suppose I'd already done a year out in between leaving college and my first year of training. I'd gone and done the travelling around Australia, so I'd got that out of my system. And I was still happy in audit. I really liked my partner, my director, senior manager at the time. And it was really about, what other role could I fulfill? And going from trainee into manager, your role does change. You're becoming more of that added value to the client and becoming more of a well-rounded advisor. So that's really why I stayed on. I was happy, I enjoyed it. I liked my clients, I liked the people I worked with, I liked the firm. It started off with a coffee. I'd done about 3 years after my post-qualification. So at that time I'd been in audit about 7 years. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed audit and I was happy there. But it was only now that I started to sort of ask myself that question of where do I see myself in 10 years? And it started off with a coffee. I reached out to the partner in Deal Advisory and just wanted a coffee to find out a little bit more about the department. What is M&A? What is fundraising? What is it? So it started off with a coffee and I'm in Deal Advisory 7 years later. So it was just, it started off with asking myself that question, where do I see myself in 10 years? You'll probably hear this a lot. It's all about the people. It's all about the culture and the people. And for me, I've been here now 15 years and, I've gone through, my 20s, mid-30s in BDO. So there's a lot of life milestones in those years and just the encouragement and support through BDO, the ups and the downs, personal challenges and obstacles. And to me, it's been that support and it's all about the people you work with. I didn't have a clue either. Coming in, it was only that as my lecturer in University of Ulster had worked in BDO. I didn't have a notion really what audit was. I thought I didn't know the broad spectrum that's within accountancy. It's just such a really good foundation for your career. You can go into so many careers outside of doing your accountancy exams, but it really gives you that foundation. You can go into sales, you can go into strategy, you can go into business development, stay within a practice, go industry. It just gives you a basis for anything in your career and it'll stand to you.